Hi, everyone. My name is Ed Eagle. I'm a dad, I'm a musician, and I'm the founder of New Artist Spotlight. It was almost exactly a year ago whenever I released my first song, The Team. I had been making music my whole life, but it was only after one of my best friends, who was a professional musician, inspired me to get off my butt and start releasing music that I put The Team out for the world to hear. And after begging some family members and friends to give it a listen, I went on places like Submit Hub, submitted to every blog and playlist I could find, only to be hit with rejection after rejection after rejection. And I started to wonder, how do new artists find a way to promote their music without tons of connections or lots of money for marketing? And even I came to find out that a lot of that marketing was actually just a scam with bots, and you're kind of left back at the same place you started. So I went on the Submit Hub chat room and I met some other new and like-minded musicians, and we started with the basics of New Artist Spotlight. And it just so happened that while we were doing this, the world was undergoing a global pandemic.
Last year has been quite difficult for me personally because I've had a lot of loss in my family, and with travel restrictions, being unable to get back and forth to the UK to say goodbye to people or to spend any last moments with them. But of course, I had to stay here with my son and keep him safe.
Playing a song together or even writing something together in spur of the moment, which I've always really enjoyed. But I feel like that's changed over the last year while we've all been social distancing, because you couldn't just go in a room and hang out with a bunch of people and grab some instruments, play some songs.
The past year has been really a struggle. You've seen a lot of people suffering. You've seen deaths. It turns the world upside down, and personally it's been hard.
We were struggling with motivation because there were no concerts, there were no gigs at all, no busking.
Here in the United States, we do not have any sort of safety net for artists. We basically hate artists here in the United States. I know that a lot of other artists were really hurt by the quarantining and the lockdown.
Actually, the months leading up to COVID was when I was finally starting to get my career kick-started doing live shows and performances. And the day of my performance was when everything shut down.
Now, it's obviously been rough around the world and here in Canada too. As a matter of fact, as I tape this, at the end of May, we're still in a lockdown. And I just did a song with Call Me T, and it's going to be released today, the same day as NASapalooza, called Lockdown. And it's about the frustration everyone here in Canada is feeling about still being stuck in a lockdown after all this time. But one of the benefits of this is it's given a lot of us artists around the world, especially us new artists without a lot of contacts, a chance to grow NAS, and we really have grown. It's been stunning, the growth. We went from one playlist and getting together on Instagram to having our own Discord channel and having 4 main playlists with over 10,000 followers as of the day that I'm recording this, and genre playlists, and we have our own podcast, and we have 10 question articles for our artists, and we have amazing reviews by Charles Connolly. We have AMAs with people who have been in the business. We've just tried to be sort of a one-stop shop, but that's the funny word for new artists, because we're one of the only places I think that has gotten to be this big that doesn't charge anything either. So we are legitimately a global community of independent artists working together to promote each other, and it's been astounding how far we've come in just 1 year.
It's meant a lot of growth.
Insane growth in so many levels.
With New Artist Spotlight, you have this community of artists that support each other, that show their love to each other.
It reminds me a little bit of when we used to, the gig scene. So how you could get that interaction with other artists and musicians, and the support and camaraderie, which is what we've really missed in lockdown, having that interaction with people. So NAS has been definitely, it's given me that kind of vibe.
You have this new community of artists for artists.
NAS is a gift to independent musicians. You have a chance to listen to great songs that independent artists made.
That pushed my music really forward. Without NAS, I would not have been where I am right now.
And a year later, I'm really proud of what we've been able to do as a team. My team are almost 30 mods now, and including the folks who've been there since the very beginning.
Happy birthday, NAS.
What we've been able to do to help give artists like ourselves the tools they need to promote their music without having to go and beg, without having to pay a lot of money for botted up playlists. So we're all pretty excited we have this opportunity to kind of celebrate ourselves, you know, give ourselves a little pat on the back, which I don't think we do enough.
To get our music out and to have somebody listen to it and to tell our story. NAS has been a great help. NAS has done it for us.
But what I appreciate even more is the diversity of people that are with NAS. All the different artists from different locations with different ideas about music, and it all comes together at NAS. And that's something I really appreciate. So yes, I want my NAS.
Now, I really can't believe how much we've grown in just 1 year. It's exciting to see where the future is going to go as well, because I think the first year was just the foundation, and I'm really, really excited to see how many people we get put on major Spotify playlists, curated playlists, and how many people we get signed even. So I'm really excited, and I'm really excited to see what we can do when we can meet each other in person once the lockdowns are done. So we're going to take our first step towards that tonight with the first ever NASapalooza. And it's going to be a virtual concert from around the world from some of our artists. And the demand has been so overwhelming that we're going to break this up into a monthly show. So those of you old enough to remember remember the TV shows like the Midnight Special where they'd have concerts on once a week. We're going to do it once a month here. So look back for the NAS YouTube channel. Check in with us. And we'll have new music, new concerts, new virtual concerts for you all the time. So without further ado, I turn it over to not only my Canadian brother, but a guy who literally lives five houses down the street from here. He lives 5 houses down the street. His name is Call Me T, and he's going to kick it off with pretty much the way every major event should start, a national anthem.
Hey guys, it's Call Me T. I'm coming to you my home in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. We're just a small community, about half an hour's drive north of Toronto, about 90,000 population. And happy NASapalooza. It's been a 1-year anniversary, and I can't be more grateful for all the folks who have supported me so far. And a big shout out to our founding member, Ed Eagle, and all of the dozens of mods who help this well-oiled machine operate each and every day so we can share our music in an unbiased and welcoming community. So this is where all the magic happens. And I'm going to share with you something special tonight. And I'd ask you to remain standing and remove your hats for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem.
Hey everybody, Ryan from Skinnydippers coming at you from my fire escape in Brooklyn, New York. Very excited to be participating in the first, hopefully annual NASapalooza. Thanks for listening. Welcome to the world of Skinnydippers. Here's where the magic happens. Oh, sorry. Here's where the magic happens. Got the tools of the trade here hanging on the wall. Got my preamp, my COVID wipes, deodorant so that the music's fresh, but the armpits are also fresh as well. Laptop setup, so record into my MacBook there. Got my keyboards. And then you gotta dress to impress, because what's the music without the outfit, right? I've always been really passionate about music because I think it gives me a way to express myself more than just the words could. So saying something, but also putting it on top of a major chord or a minor chord allows you to connect with it in a deeper way. And when I say you, I mean both me and the person that I'm communicating with or sharing any music with. So I think that's been something that from an early age, when I first started playing keyboard when I was 4 or 5 years old, I liked how I could make a certain sound that had a feeling connected to it, like happiness or sadness on the simplest level. And I think that still resonates many years later today. Hey, I'm Ryan from Skinnydippers, and I'm very excited to play you an acoustic version of one of the songs that's going to be on my upcoming album, probably late this summer, early fall. This one's called Through Trying. You're going to hear the band version, but, well, right now you're going to hear the acoustic version. But one day, hopefully, you shall hear it, the band version. Pushing past 12:30, I don't know where I stayed. I hope I didn't get you angry when I came in so late, but I just couldn't bear to go home in my compromised state. Cause I've been feeling kinda strangely lately. I'm a new man, but at a loss for all my efforts, cause I don't have a plan, and I'm just grabbing for a feeling so I'll know who I am. It's up to you, cause I can't think for myself, and darling, you can't be too good for my health, and that's the truth. I'm not too sure how I felt, but now I'm through trying. I came to your apartment, but your bedroom was closed, and with your girlfriend on the sofa, I collapsed on the floor. But then my brain was off and racing on what's now through your door. And when I think of how we're talking, you don't want me no more. So I woke up feeling sick, that's when I knew I should go. And when I tried to tell you thanks, you didn't pick up your phone. But I was only there for reasons that you couldn't have known. It must have been around 4:30 and I couldn't go home. Cause you let me into I can't think for myself, and darling, you can't be too good for my health, and that's the truth. I'm not too sure how I felt, but now I'm through trying. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram, Skinnydippers Band. I'm on Facebook. Check me out on Spotify. All the socials, all the spots. Thank you so much for listening.
Hey, I'm Corey Brown, and I'm the guy that does the Racquet recording-wise, but these guys over here helping me record. Stephen Herman, Christy Herman. You can say hi. And so we used to be in a band together, the Black Leather Jet, and
I think that's what it was.
The Wicked Spiders for a little bit.
A few incarnations.
Yeah, but yeah.
We're privileged to play with Corey on his song, and it's such a great song, and Christy and I really have enjoyed playing with Corey on this one. So thank you, Corey.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Letting us be a part of it.
Well, just my heart's overflowing.
Oh, we go way a little bit. Let's go.
Turnstiles waiting, looking at the eclipse. I heard it in the underground, turning all of the stars around. It's time to live like we're out of time.
over there.
Thanks for watching!
Yeah, in times like these, you think you are alone, especially as an artist, like no support from each other, no audience, no feedback. But with New Artist Spotlight, you have this community of artists that support each other, that show their love to each other and keep the things running and together through the motivation of all the members in NAS as artists supporting artists.
What we love about music is that there is always a special song for a unique moment. And we want to catch those unique moments, put these expressions in one song and reach as many people as we can.
Our favorite thing about NAS is, like we mentioned before, is the support first, and then the opportunity to get to know all these artists around the globe through the network, have opportunity to do collaborations, getting feedback for new songs and songwriting, and also these tips and tricks out there in social media and stuff like this. And yeah, but mainly it's the support for each other, especially in times like this. That's NAS for us.
When I'm looking back in days, there was so much troubles in my brain. I do refrain, not become insane. But now I know, with no pain there's no gain, with no pain there's no gain, with no pain there's no gain.
Hi, my name is Kiirstin Marilyn. I am an alt-pop singer-songwriter based in New York City, New York. I have always been a performer. I started off in dance and theater when I was very young and sort of discovered lyric writing in high school, I would say. I wanted to start writing songs when I got to college and I met a few people that played guitar. And that none of that ever really worked out. And so I remember being on tour. I did a national tour when I was a junior in college, and one of my castmates was teaching himself how to play guitar and writing songs, and I thought, well, I'm into writing lyrics and I have something to say and I think that I could do that. So I remember getting back from tour and asking my mom for a guitar for my 21st birthday, and I just started writing really awful songs. But I knew that I had something more to say than just performing other people's words and other people's inspirations. I had my own ideas about the world, and I desperately wanted to use my platform to make the world a better place and give back with the talents that I had been given. So music gave me that outlet that I just felt like theater and performance didn't give. I feel like we've found a community of people who are sort of at the same juncture, on the same level, that like we have great music that should be heard, but for whatever reason people are not listening. So I love that like we all have that shared experience and we can lift each other up. Especially I'm not a competitive person at all, and maybe that's part of why I never felt like I fit in. I don't like competition in general, and I definitely don't like competition in the arts. I feel like that's the complete antithesis of what the arts should be about. Like the arts should be about community and bringing people together and moving society forward and moving people and making people feel things that they might not feel otherwise. And so I just hate the idea of music competitions and people backstabbing each other to get the role or to get signed or whatever it is. I feel like there's room on this planet for everybody, and there's room in this industry for everyone, and we much like our society, we are living in this false sense of scarcity, but really there is abundance. And I feel like we have found this abundance in New Artist Spotlight, and there's always room for people if you're willing to do the work. And yeah, that's what I love about it. You just have to put in as much work as you expect out of it, and we're all in it together. And that's what I love about it. I love the togetherness. I love that we're lifting each other up. We're trying to help each other get to the same place, and nobody's competing with the other. We're all in it together. That's what I love about it. Hi, my name is Kirsten Marilyn. This is my producer, Adam Tilzer, and this is Floyd, the cutie puppy dog. And we're going to perform a song acoustic called Legacy. It was the very first song that I ever got on the NAS playlist. So in honor of the 1-year anniversary, this is Legacy. Legacy, the things you did to pass the time before you died. Tradition, the things you do to mask the trauma you endured as a child. Culture, the thing we think sets us apart, that we're one in the same. Religion, the thing that ties the blindfold tight so we can't feel the pain. We can't stop now, but the fear we feel is just too real. But we hope somehow that we will live on, that we're too far gone to see it now. Reality, 1,000 times beyond what you perceive inside your mind. Addiction, the way you fight to mask the trauma you endured as a child. Justice,
Hi, my name's Liz James. I'm a singer-songwriter from Birmingham, UK. I currently live in Londrina, Paraná, Brazil, with my husband and my son. My husband is also part of my band, Bad Scullions. I'm both a solo artist and I work in bands and other projects and do collaborations with people all over the world. What makes me passionate about music is the ability to create something from zero, from scratch, from an idea, to take something that is either meaningful, confusing, anything, anything that it makes you feel something, and put it into something tangible. I love the whole process of creating a song. I love working out the instruments, thinking about how it's going to sound as a final production. And one of my favorite things to do is actually work with other people and collaborate, and that's one of the things that I love about being in a band. I love getting to listen to all the different genres and all different creative types all across the world and being introduced to their music. And I also love the support that we get back in return from being a member of the New Artist Spotlight community. So hashtag I want my NAS forever. Definitely, I'm here to stay.
I sit down with someone I never say. You put up a guard that I can't bombard without getting sky. Impenetrable fortress, gorgeous but remorseless. No one there to hear my cries. Mission now is pointless, only disappointments, problems from your idle eyes. Never meant to risk my heart, trying to get close to you. Never meant to go this far, soon enough became your pursuer. This unrequited love is tearing me apart, and I don't know what to do. Forbidden love for me, no love from you. Picture in my mind of our future outline, but my request declined. I follow you on a trail, gather every detail on and over. No, I got no shot, but tied up in a love knot, ruined under your doorways. You're my biggest blind spot, it doesn't help you, so I wish that I could like you live. Never meant to risk my heart, trying to get close to you. Never meant to go this far, soon enough became your pursuer. This unrequited love is tearing me apart, and I don't know what to do. Forbidden love for me, no love from you. Never meant to risk my heart, trying to get close to you. Never meant to go this far, soon enough became your pursuer. This unrequited love is tearing me apart, and I don't know what to do. Forbidden love for me, no love from you.
Hello guys, we are Velvet Blitz from Winnipeg.
True North.
I am Mish.
I'm Dri.
Loloy.
We met Loloy in our church, and we became members of the music ministry. From there, we decided to form a band just to play our other music and have fun.
Yeah, we just feel like when we meet Adri and Michelle, like there's this thing that we kind of hook up with the music. Like you can just know when you meet somebody that you can like say, oh, this guy or this person is into music. So with that thing, we kind of go from there, and then like what he said, you just say, okay, why not make a band and do some music by jamming and all that stuff, and have fun with it. So yeah.
And
That's right. Dre and I are husband and wife, and Lola is our family friend.
It's more than just a friend. We're like brothers and sisters. So they for me, they are my brothers and sisters, not only in music but in life.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Well, I love music because it expresses what we cannot express. For me, music is like a time machine. Like when you hear a song right now, and then that song is from way, way, way back, it brings all your memories. It brings back all the memories that you have.
Beep. Action.
Hey, we're the Vast Oddity.
And we live in a little town. Beep. Action.
Hey, we're the Vast Oddity.
And we live in a little surf town just outside of Durban, South Africa. Yeah, there is no music then. But in here there is. I love music because when you come across or create music that you resonate with, it's inspirational. It's like more infinite than just one spoken language or written language. It's limitless and
Yeah, it is limitless. And we're all creative beings, so I love music as the vehicle of creation that brings the inner world out. The past year has been a really good period of reflection. That's a perspective that I've seen it, and obviously it's been a practice in resilience and formidability, but most of all, reflection and prioritizing, putting the stuff that really matters on the top of the list.
What has New Artist Spotlight meant to me? I think it is amazing. It is really good to have this new community of artists for artists. I think the whole streaming platform in general needs it, but also the whole music platform needs it. I've actually been wondering when some great change is going to come about, what great mind is going to be behind that, and I think this is definitely something amazing. Why not support each other first before letting the fan base grow and grow for everyone.
Yeah.
This is a song called Plush.
And I feel time's a waste and go. So where you going to tomorrow? And I see these lies that come. So would you even care? And I feel it. And I feel it. Where you gone for tomorrow? Where you gone with the mask I found? And I feel it when the dogs begin to smell her. Where she smell alone. And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it, and she feels it. Where you gone to tomorrow? Where you gone with the mask I found? And I feel it when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smell alone. Well, the dogs have found her. Got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, to find it, to find it. Well, the dogs have found her. Got time